Oh, the sign looked good. Hopefully they can see it. It came. So George did a good job with the sign. And hopefully they come today. It's gonna be, there's a lot of sticky garbage up here, man. They need to come. So that's an excellent sign. That means there's garbage inside or something like that. Oh, one of you animals left a nice present here. Thank you. You don't think Colonel Sanders said yes to this menu right here? got mushroom soup. I don't remember that on the menu in America. Rice, the chicken, the gravy, but there's no biscuit. Kentucky Fried Biscuits are good, man. No biscuits here. Sisig and Zinger rice bowl, cheesy Italian. Wow, is that in America now? Maybe. Cheesy Italian Zinger meal. What's that? At the bottom, Zinger steak combo. Huh. And a bucket of French fries. Wow, I've never seen a bucket of French fries. To kill you quicker. Spaghetti and nuggets. It's different. A la King Zinger steak. Rice bowl a la King. And then there's some traditional up there, kind of. Except for the, you know, there's no coleslaw. Yeah, no coleslaw. And no biscuit. So instead of coleslaw and biscuit, they put mushroom soup and rice instead. The same value, evidently. I accomplished one thing. I got a container, a gas container, a diesel container, 5 gallons. Because, you know, if a bad storm comes, you need backup on the diesel, because if it rains a lot and the bridges go out, like I already saw happen, they started rationing gas. But and they started rationing it, and you could put it in containers. But then like a week later, they said no more containers. Could not do that. So I cannot run my generator because I don't have anything to put diesel in except for, so I need two big containers of diesel. So I could put gas in my car and siphon it out, but I cannot run my generator with gasoline. So that's a problem. That's a problem. When it's getting ready to come, maybe I'll try to find another container. If I see a bad one coming, I would try to get extra. My wife has those oil containers that cooking oil comes in. I will use them first and try to keep them, you know, maybe keep them in the Bayakuba, because they're not really gas containers, you know what I mean? They're not made for diesel, so I don't know if they're safe or not. I'll keep them away from the house and then use them first. I'll fill up 2 or 3 of them because I don't want to get stuck with no electricity for like 2 weeks. That is not happening. Okay. Anyway, you know, I got that radar of the whole Pacific Ocean, the whole world really. I can just scan around and see the weather in Portsmouth, Virginia, Stanton. I can drop down to Florida and check your weather out and zing back over to Southeast Asia. where I'm at. Check that out. So this guy decided to park right behind me in this motorcycle. He's not directly behind me, but he gives me not 1 inch of leeway to back out of here. So there you go. Welcome home from San Jose. As soon as I get here, bam! Starts raining hard. Woo! It's cracking. Snap, crackle, pop. But I don't see no Rice Krispies. Anyway, what you working on, George? George finished the sign and went out there today. And he's working here. Oh yeah. That's raw bone, raw cement right over there. Yep. George is making it look spectacular under here. Look like the White House under here. President Williams is surveying the yard. Hey, the White House can't stand a flood if it comes, but this place might. I see a frog over here. Let's go check him out. What you doing, Froggy? What you doing? You trying to get out of the rain? Huh? You trying to get out of the rain, buddy? There's too many of y'all to name you. Oh, I ain't chasing you, man. Oh, what is that? Oh. Yikes! What is that?
The new butterfly.
What is it?
Before a butterfly,
It's gonna be a butterfly? Oh. How's it gonna connect? What are we gonna do with it now? That's pretty cool. It's still gonna live? It's still gonna live? Yeah. Wow, that one was close, wasn't it? That lightning. Yeah. Maybe not. Whoa! What the heck? I'm going inside, George. I'm going inside. The system is working like clockwork. You see how, I don't know if you can see it or not, but along the edge down there, see how it's flowing? It's almost mostly on that 12 inches where I made that curve. And that hole right there, that's right where it goes out. That would be from up above that. The same on this side. It's to release some of the pressure off the drain. The driveway is crowned and forces everything to the edge. And then it's got these lines in it, see that? It also helps the crown. It makes everything go to the edge. But the whole driveway, just what lands on it was too much for these drains, especially if they got some leaves in there. Because you see how the leaves collect up here. But you see how the middle is dry, right? There's no rain has touched the middle of this because of the crown. You know, the ledge right here protects from it landing on there. But even up there in the middle, it's kind of dry. You see that line where it's dry? Because it falls off to the side even where it lands. But it don't land here, and it don't flow on here either. It will down in this groove when it gets raining real hard. But since I put those speed bumps there to get rid of half of the water off to the edge. These drains can handle it. It's no problem. You know, because you see where there's a flow up there. None of that gets down here. But what lands here and then flows down the grooves in the crown, that's the flow that you see here. You don't see anything flowing past that speed bump or around it. See that? Because if you look from the bottom, there's a waterfall. Maybe I could show you from here a little bit. There's a waterfall at that hole. I cannot see it. Wait. It's only sprinkling right now. So. Huh? See the waterfall? See the, that's the speed bump right there. That's the water coming down, and that's it falling down to the bottom down there. On the outside of the fence, plan, it came together. Because there was a lot of people concerned, and right along with me, I'm like, wow, maybe I should have made a grate across here, go all the way across. But yeah, you know, it would have to have a trough too, and then a bigger drain than that on both sides probably. At least a 4 inch, 5 inch, maybe even 6. I don't know. If you were not gonna crown it and you're just gonna take the full flow because it gets to raining hard here. Anyway, it all worked out. Peace. A key was still on a ring, went right in the tire, and the tire was going down. So, I don't know. I'm gonna keep that key. Nothing happened, you know, I changed the tire right at the bank. When we pulled up to the bank, my wife noticed, hey, the tire's going down. It was over there with her side. The bank guard helper, or one of the bank guards actually helped me crank the thing up. I really didn't need no help, but they don't want any foreigners to be doing much, you know. So we just gave him a tip and let him do all the hard work. And he cranked it up, and I cranked it down, give him a break, and then he tightened. I did half of the undoing the lug bolts. When I was younger, I changed a lot of tires, my own tires, because I was a wild race car driver. Basically, on the streets of Portsmouth, Virginia. 62 out, that's enough of me. So, for those of you who think I forgot about the beach plastic this time, I didn't forget. I just been busy. It's happening tomorrow, a day late, but you know, another reason is the trash man didn't come last week. Well, he did come, but he only took the plastic bag off the top. He didn't open the lid of the garbage container, and he didn't look in there at the other 4 bags of garbage. So then we had another week's of garbage, and they didn't even come today. So the thing is cram-packed filled up there right now, and I can't put anything else in there. So, but you know, that's not going to stop the plastic thing. It's just so George made a sign, put in there, trash in the bin, you know, trash is inside or something like that. So, went to San Jose today, and then I told you, well, we had a flat tire right at the bank. We pulled in the bank, my wife noticed it. It was on her side. The tire was going down. That's what was in it, that key right there. I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. La, da, 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 da. Anyway, you know, that's the same tire that I had a screw in not long ago. And I got Bridgestone tires, which I thought was a good brand, but they seem like they're kind of soft. And I think the Goodyear is what I usually used to have, because I always had a Chevrolet. So it's kind of stuck with Goodyear and Mr. Good Wrench. So I don't know about these Bridgestones. I noticed that cool glistening off the water. See it? All it is reflection. And you just catch it at the right time. You get a different view every couple minutes, really. Glimmer on the Sulu Sea. Oh, it's going to be a good sunset. I could tell. Look at that water out there. There's some freshwater mix, that's for sure. Really look good. That looks really good. Woo! Oh, the hot tip.